guys, so today should actually be kind of a fun video. Most of my videos are going to the drag strip or going to a meet, and this one is kind of a video where I'm going to be showing you some data logging of the GTR. I'm having a boost cut issue right now that I've been having for a couple days, but essentially I'm just going to explain it a tiny bit. A couple days ago I was giving someone a ride and they wanted to see what kind of power the GTR had. I gave it full throttle and it boost cut at like 5,000 RPM. It held at 5,000 RPM and it wouldn't accelerate. It was just keeping it at the same speed. It was like a combination of a boost cut and limp mode all in one. I wasn't really sure what happened, and I tried it in second gear, I tried it in third gear, I tried it in fourth gear, it kept doing it. And then a little while later I tried it again and same thing. It was a really weird issue, and so I took a data log of it and sent it off to my tuner, but they had already closed for the day, so I didn't get a response back. But then today I actually had to go get my tire looked at because I'm having a tire leak, or I had a tire leak. Took it to Les Schwab. There was a tiny little screw in my back left tire, so I got that fixed for free, which is awesome. And afterwards I decided to go on this stretch of road near Les Schwab and test it again, and this time there was no boost cut in second gear. So I started in second gear around like 4,000 RPM, floored it, went all the way to redline, no problem, shifted up, went all the way close to redline, shifted up again, and then it boost cut at a pretty high RPM in fourth gear. And that seems, something about that seems kind of weird. And so I'm wanting to go data log this issue because it was worse and now it got better, but I'm not really sure what's going on. That way I have a data log of the first thing that happened, and then I'll also have a data log of this second boost cut issue. And as some of you longer term fans will have known, I had a boost cut issue before that was purely related to my fuel pumps and injectors, and so they just had to change the tune to add for injector duty, and that fixed it. Hopefully it's something like that. Hopefully I don't have to replace the pump or the injectors, or hopefully it's not a more serious issue with the turbos or anything. So yeah, we're gonna be heading off in a little bit to go take a look at, I had my buddy send me his launch control, or his launch spot, his 0 to 60 spot. He said you can get up to like 100 or something like that. I want to go check it out, take a look at the spot, and then hopefully get some data logging again through like maybe second and third gear. See if I can get it to boost cut again while I'm data logging, so I can send a better data log off to the tuner as well. So we're gonna head off and do that, but first I want to show you something kind of funny. Alright, so as some of you guys know, I bought my car at McLaren Philadelphia. So I bought it at a McLaren dealership. As a result, my keys have this on them. It says McLaren Philadelphia. And then I also was given a couple other things like pens and stuff like that, but they also gave me a license plate holder that said McLaren Philadelphia. Well, that did not survive the rear ending. It was pretty destroyed, and so I actually sent a message to McLaren Philadelphia I mentioned them in a story about it, and they responded that, hey, send us your address, we'll send you another one. And so, you know, I was like, can you send two? They're like, sure. And then I was like, well, while you're feeling generous, how about you send me a brand new 720S as well? And they're like, that might be a little bit tougher, but we'll see what we can do. Well, here's what they did. So they sent me this box, and inside of it they had 3 McLaren Philadelphia plate holders, which is pretty cool because that way if I get rear-ended twice I can have 2 more, or if I need to put a front plate on, which is very likely out here, I'll have the 2 and then 1 extra if I get rear-ended again, because knowing my luck, I will. And then they sent me this. Not 1, but 2 720S's winky face. We want to see the frames on the GTR. Your friends at McLaren Philadelphia. This is pretty cool. I mean, I was really hoping for an actual car 720S, but the likelihood of them sending me a brand new 720S for free would be 1 in a trillion, so that wouldn't happen. But this is actually really cool. Beautiful red and yellow 720S's. Beautiful cars. I would never own one, but honestly, these are really cool, and I really appreciate McLaren Philadelphia for sending those out, sending the license plate holders, sending this out. Honestly, I believe I was talking to this guy, Brad Benton, the marketing coordinator. He's probably the one who runs the Instagram. This guy deserves a raise because this was fucking hilarious. I was laughing really hard when I pulled this out. Not 1, but 2 720S's. But yeah, so I actually need to wait for my GoPro to finish charging a little bit, and then we're gonna go take a look at the car. I'm gonna show you guys a couple things, and then we're gonna head out to the spot to do the data logging. So I have to wait a little bit, but I'll pick back up when my GoPro is finally done recording. Finally done charging. Alright guys, so actually I need to connect the access port. before I head off to the spot to do the data logging, I actually need to let my car warm up a little bit. The engine is a little bit cold, so I'm actually going to show you guys something. So this is a boost cut issue, but it potentially could be a boost leak issue. And so the one thing that I would consider doing is checking the engine bay for anything that might look off. So we're going to hop out. And take a look real quick. So, I mean, yeah, nothing really looks off. Nothing looks like it got disconnected or broken or anything. I was just thinking, since it was transported across the country, you know, maybe something could have come loose and that's causing an issue, but in all honesty, everything looks pretty intact. Nothing's jumping out at me, and so yeah, we're probably just gonna have to take a look at the data log. We're gonna have to look at, you know, what's happening with the fuel and everything, or rather the shop will have to, and there we'll be able to kind of pinpoint exactly what the problem is. Last time it was entirely a fuel line issue or fuel pump issue. And so I'm kind of thinking that with what's happening, this will likely be the same, a fuel pump or fuel pump or injector issue. So yeah, it looks like my engine bay needs a little bit of cleaning. But yeah, looks like we're gonna have to head off, let it warm up a little bit, and then we can do some pulls. So let's head back and check out this spot. The spot's supposed to be pretty cool. My buddy with a Lamborghini is the one that told me about it, so we can head out there and get some data logging in. So see you guys there. Okay, so I went to the spot and there was a cop sitting there right at the very end. So nothing I could do there. I mean, right at the very beginning, actually. So it's a dead-end road, and if I drove past it, it would look really sketch. So couldn't do that, but I found this stretch of road right here, and this might suffice. So I'm actually gonna start out by data logging a launch control. I feel like that would be a really good way to get a boost cut at low speed-ish. So let's do 3100. I'm not on R888s, so I'm on street tires right now, so it might not hook. We'll see. But that's the goal. I want to try to do a launch control right here. This road seems pretty good for it. And then I might try to do a little bit of a roll, but I need to find an opening because it's pretty busy. When I pulled in here, I sat here for a good 5 minutes and no cars drove by at all, and now there's actually quite a few. And there's this person pulling right in front of me, but he's just turning around. That actually really scared me. I had no fucking, because I'm sitting in like this driveway of some company, some trucking company, delivery company, something like that. So yeah, we're gonna look for a little opening here. I can see a little ways down, which is good. And then hopefully we can get a decent data log, and hopefully there's no cops that pulled in along here that are gonna screw me. So let us do a little bit of a launch. I should be able to go a little ways here. So here we go, guys. Okay, so I forgot the data log, and it did the boost cut there in about 4th gear. So this next time I need to data log. Okay, noted. Okay, I see an opening, so I'm gonna do it. This time I'm gonna data log. Last one though. first time. Okay, so I got a data log of that. I'm gonna, wow, definitely gonna send that off to them. Because I was full throttle that whole time. I successfully did a launch control. It's in launch mode. Held it down, it revved up like it activated launch control, and then it just didn't, I don't know. I have the data log of that now. That's not good. All right, well, got the data log. So that's what data logging is. It's just simply pulling a data log in the cob access port, and then I'm able to send that off to my tuner, so that way they can take a look at it. I have no idea where I am, so I'm just driving aimlessly right now. So they can take a look at the data log and kind of get a better idea of what's going on, but yeah, I'm really not sure at this point. So hopefully we can get this fixed. That's about it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and as always, have a nice day.